o'clock. Great to have you. We still got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get into this. And again, this comes with an overriding question. And I think it's simple. But Free Press and everybody else in between, there was a public hearing on the latest plan for District Detroit, and it was held last night. The overall project, $1.5 billion, $616 million, comes from this transformational brownfield incentive. The requested transformational incentive would be a state-level tax capture, project valued at $616 million over 35 years. You've seen reports of $800 million, $616. Here's the point. Near or at about half of the total cost of this project, you've got Stephen Ross, who, Michigan grad, Ross Business School, you may have heard of him, Miami Dolphins owner. He's the guy who essentially developed all of Hudson Yards in Manhattan. He has teamed up with the Illiches, and he's a part of this. So the combined net worth, by the way, of the two entities is somewhere roughly in or around $15 billion, give or take a few dollars, okay? And they're essentially asking for half of it, or near half, in public money. That's the simplest way to put it. To which I laugh at it. So here's my point. You're going to get the spec materials. They'll talk about how many construction jobs and how much revenue and how much impact. Okay. Guys, I got to be honest. Here's my viewpoint. And we don't workshop 90% of our topics. So let me just be very clear. I'm not speaking for Rico. I'm speaking for myself. I don't have the energy or the emotion to get upset about it anymore. If you've listened to this show for any amount of time, you know how I feel. You know how I feel about the project. You know how I feel how woefully they have underwhelmed. Not just because I'm bitter about the LED roof, but like literally you've had almost 6 years. Next to nothing's been done. And I'm done. Okay? Shout out the LED roof. Also, the artist
a couple
rendering.
interns standing up there with flashlights. You'll be okay.
That's honestly. Yeah, maybe like Stoney at the Springsteen's concert last night, holding up his cell phone into the night. But
Bruce.
I just can't. I can't do it anymore. So why bring it up? Let me explain. The idea that after all that they were given to start this thing, to build the arena, to get the land, to do all of it, the idea now that they want to get half of this project publicly funded, it's not even worth me throwing it to the people because I know what your answer is. You're aligned. We're aligned. They got absolutely crushed at this public hearing last night. No, my question is way different. And it's just, at any point in our life, is this thing going to be anything that makes us want to go downtown, that makes us proud of it, that makes us excited? Like, the district has become a punchline. And it's not unfair. I don't want to hear it. I don't. This has been something where it was overpromised and underdelivered. We've talked about how at the beginning the website looked incredible, the neighborhoods, the developments, all of it, and then all of it went poof.
Even
gone.
the updated websites.
Now, right. The only thing we've gotten is a couple of artist renderings, one of which may as well have featured space cars.
And I think they do have the housing. They got some housing down there that they finally got done.
Right. But compared to what we were promised, I ain't seen it.
No.
So I don't want to go down that road because all that is a road to me getting really angry, and I don't have it, guys.
Yeah, it has the entire feel of the people mover, where you weren't around, but when the people mover first came, it was like this was going to be this great innovation that takes you from Detroit all the way down to the suburbs, and it's a merry-go-round. It rides
and
in
look,
a circle.
Part of the pitch for this and the public money is they're talking about affordable housing and how because those are below market value, they need the public dollars to justify it. You know, guys, I've heard it all before. I've heard it with every stadium pitch. I've heard it with everything. And look, at the beginning, I admit it. I was so flustered with the lack of action down there, how long we waited for the Joe to get knocked down and for there to be an arena down there, all the dilapidated buildings that were getting sat on, all the parking lots, all the empty. Straight up, I went, you know what, let's give it a roll. I don't even care. No one's going to do anything with the land if it's not the Illiches, so whatever, let's go. But guys, I'm done. So my question to you is just moving past doing the show that we've done. I don't think anyone's happy with District Detroit. I don't think anyone's thrilled. And I don't think anyone is very proud of it right now. So why don't we just move beyond that and just talk about, okay, when and if is this going to be something any of us care about that gets you to go down there? How about at any point will District Detroit be a part of your life as a fan? Because I'm being upfront without being rude. I don't see it.
It is one of those things that I am envious when I see, and I've been to other cities.
Yeah, like Milwaukee.
When they're in the playoffs and they light up the Deer District and the fans are out there and it's jam-packed.
How about Maple Leaf Square in Toronto?
And it's like, okay, you can't go to the game, but I got to figure.
I'm going downtown.
You know what? It's worth going down there, even if it's just for a half, just to be with the fans and the people.
Yep.
And, you're not.
You know the shame
that.
of it? We have the NFL draft next year.
See,
and
that's what I was going to say.
There's not a thing down there that I can do with the NFL draft in the district.
They have, is it next year or 2 years from now?
I thought it was next spring, 24.
Yeah, 2024.
Oh, God. They don't have time.
I was hoping it was 2 years from now.
Because you need 10.
Because here's the thing. This is one of those, Mike, you're throwing the Super Bowl party.
I know.
And you got to clean up the crib. You got to have it looking nice. You got a year to get all this stuff done. I thought they had 2 years. Yeah, because this is one of those, because when you see it done in Nashville and Las Vegas and how they can do it in multiple spots.
Look at what T-Mobile's turned into in Vegas. Out of the desert. Yeah. Look, it's one thing when you ask for public dollars. It's another if things actually get done. And I guess for me, and I don't speak for the entire city, I just speak for myself, I'm at a point where I don't have any faith. I haven't seen the progress, and I am not in a position where I would even entertain $600, $700, $800 million of, you can call it tax capturing, you can spin it whatever way you want, it's public money.
See, I guess the problem is, too, if you would just see something being built, progress, to say, okay, they're doing it in pieces, but even if you just did things in pieces over the last 5 years, you would have something.
Right. So, look, that's why I wanted to ask the question versus doing the same old show, because I don't think we're getting any phone calls of people that are happy right now. No. And it's more.
But it does make me envious when you watch other sports fans.
Amen.
As they could sit there and watch, like the Deer District, Milwaukee. That's Milwaukee, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And they made it look fun to go to Milwaukee.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So, bottom line it. And everyone gets an opinion on this. And it's yes or no. It's really the simplest radio. Do you still believe in your heart that District Detroit will ever be something that you're going to be happy with, that you'll be excited about?
That you could brag about.
That you will bring friends to.
Right. When they come out from out of town,
right,
they'll say, hey, can we go down to the district?
I can't go to the game because tickets are $500 a pop, but we can go down here and take it in.
Right.
I don't. And that's not me being rude. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just done. Like, I just come from a place where you have to prove it. At a certain point, you lose benefit of the doubt. You have a civic duty. You got two groups with a combined net worth of $15 billion. You know what? How about you do some stuff before you come back to the well and ask for more money? Because I just don't buy it. 248-539-9797.
No.
That's as fair as I can do that topic. And the question is as inflammatory as any. No. Do you believe this will ever be something?
Will it be something that you can be proud of? Will it be something that your out-of-town guest or relatives will want to go and see, that you'll hop in the car and drive them around and say, oh, yeah, by the way, that's the district. Let's go have lunch there. Or let's go have dinner there before you leave. That's not asking a lot.
Think of Rico always says this, so now I'll say it. Look how low the bar is to clear.
Yeah.
All a man wants to do is be able to go down there and have a French fry.
Right.
That's it.
Wow, $1.5 billion.
Right.
Cool.
I mean, I don't care if you put up another Coney. Whatever. Let's just go do something.
David, where are you at with this? I mean, as a man of the people, as one of the power churches and faith centers in the city of Detroit, as the lead pastor, what What is your belief? Will this ever be something you have a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 2-year-old, and one in the oven?
No, we don't have one in the oven. Stop
Not
it.
that you're telling anyone. When are you going on vacation again? The point is, you are super dad. Do you ever believe the district will be something you're going to take your kids to?
No, and I really want it to be, because you're right. It will be a great spot to take the kids for food, dinner, enjoy yourself downtown during the summertime.
Let me expound upon that. Do you think that it will be something that one day your sons will say, hey, I'm with my brother. We're just going to eat down here at the district.
Hey, can we wheel dad down for lunch?
See,
that's a great question.
You took it too far.
No, that's a great question.
Saying, well, your sons are just hanging
for them
with
to
each
hang
other,
out down there.
And they're like, yeah, where you guys at? Oh, we're down at the district.
No, I don't think
we'll be
so.
here all night, so don't worry about it. You guys eat without us.
I don't think so, and I'm so jealous of what other cities have. And you all mentioned Milwaukee, and they have it in San Francisco out there in their Chase Center. But I've been down to Atlanta, where the Braves
but they did it
stadium
at Phoenix
is.
until they realized it was 115 degrees outside.
Correct. But right outside the Braves stadium, it's just like, it's so nice. You can hang out, have dinner, shop. You can enjoy yourself, and the kids can hang out. It's not going to be that. I'm afraid it's not.
Where it becomes almost like that All-Star Game, Super Bowl type of feel to it. Where, okay, you can't take it to the game, but let's just go absorb the atmosphere. Yeah.
So there it is. So I don't think that's unfair in any way, shape, or form. You can do what you want with it. I just want to know where you're at. And if I sound like I'm dismissive of it, I am. I need to be shown more for me to believe. Because right now, I'm sorry. Give me a break.